Happy September 1st! Sweater weather is here. Well, technically it's not fall yet, which is my favorite time of year, but basically it is in my mind. So today we filmed our first makeup tutorial. I did like a fall smoky look using greens and golds because I feel like greens are the hardest for people to grasp on how to wear. It looks great on every skin tone and every eye color. It is a neutral and earth tone shade. This is a great wearable smoky eye to people who don't do makeup. People who do makeup, you know, smoky eye is black eye, but I like to call this soft and smoky. It translates with people well. It is just a halo eye with some greens and gold shimmer. Onto the... Okay, to start out, I'm going to mix Layin' Low from MAC Paint Pot and a little bit of Fair Neutral from Tarte Shape Tape as a eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to take some translucent powder and set that. So when doing any makeup look with depth and dimension, you want to build the color. So I'm going to start with my lightest shades. These are Bake Sale and Frappe from Makeup Geek. And that's just going to go into the crease of the eye and just blend it up. And also on either side of the eye. We're kind of going for a halo look today. So I'm going to mix those two colors on this fluffy blending brush and tap it off. And we're going to just apply that to the crease. I always do circular motions and soft pressure. Now because of my eye shape, I want to take it above the lid. The color we're going for in the crease is more of a soft neutral brown rather than a warm brown. So now I'm going to take the darker Frappe and just apply that on the outer and the inner corner. You're going to want to save this middle space for our lightest pigment and shade. So I'm going to tap that in on the outer and on the inner. For the inner, you're going to want to kind of connect it up to the crease there. And then I'm just going to take more color and just keep blending. Sometimes I like to go right up into the brow with whatever's left over because I can always reinforce that highlight later. This right here can be the start to any halo eye that you want to do because you have the shadows and the depth already worked out for you. So from here you can go in with pretty much any color. So from here I like to build the depth. I'm going to take MAC Brown Down on a pencil brush and I'm going to deepen the outer and the inner corner just to add depth. I'm going to place my shadow first and then blend with whatever's remaining on the brush. You could even dip the pencil brush into your past shades to help you blend. Now whenever I'm doing shadow, I'm looking down into a mirror. I just feel like you can see the whole eye better, but I always like to look straight, and I do the same thing with my clients. I'll have them look straight so that I can see really the shape of the shadow and what it's doing to the eye. So when I look straight, I want to bring this depth up more so that it opens my eye. Soft pressure is the key to blending. I'm gonna go back in with more of that color and really intensify it. Back in with the fluffy brush to really hit those corners and blend them thoroughly. From here, I'm going to mix two Urban Decay Glide On pencils on the center of the lid. One is Zodiac and the other is a golden one. The name has rubbed off. Start with the gold in the center and the green kind of right on top. This is just going to act as a base for the pigment that we're going to apply. And it also adds like a richness to the shadow. And blend this out. Next, I'm going to take this pigment from Inglot. It has green and gold reflex and undertones to it. It's so pretty for the fall. I'm just gonna take that on a flat shader brush. I'm gonna spray the brush to get it wet so that the pigment sticks. Just tap it off and just apply this right to the center of the lid. And then whatever's left, kind of tap on the inner and the outer. I'm going to take Fifth Avenue from the Anastasia Mario palette and just place it right over top, right in the middle. And just continue to blend. Now I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil, glide on pencil again in Zodiac, and just line my upper lash line. I'm also going to line my tight line with this as well. I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and wipe underneath my eye. This can really lift your eye. Rather than bringing it out, you kind of want to swipe up so that everything is lifted. So from here, I like to do concealer, clean everything up, and then go back in with the brows and the mascara and all that. I'm gonna first correct with Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage. Right over top, I'm going to take the Shape Tape from Tarte. Here, looking a little crazy. I'm going to mix a few foundations together. I just like the finish of certain ones, so I'm gonna mix the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream with a little bit of the Vision Cream color from Danessa Myricks and LC Micro Sleek Foundation. And into my foundation, I'm going to mix the Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil and a little bit of the Fluid Sheer from Giorgio Armani, just to get a luminous finish. So this is the Fluid Sheer, that's the Danessa Myricks. I'm gonna put in 2 pumps of LC and then just a little bit of those other two. So that's everything together, and we'll just mix that up. We're gonna get something like this. Blend the skin for like a really long time. It really makes a difference. Next, I'm going to take the Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil just by itself and tap it on the top of my cheekbones. And the high points of my face. From here, I'm going to set my under eye with a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to use like a stiff goat hair brush. So from here, I'm just going to contour the sides of my cheek using the, what is this? The Anastasia contour kit, and just like a fluffy goat hair brush with the lightest taupe shade. Blush, I'm going to use Lovejoy from MAC on this fluffy brush again, just wiping off the contour that was there. Next, with a airbrush blush brush, I'm going to take Pro Finish from Makeup Forever and just swirl it in. This has more of a yellow tone to it, so I'm just going to adjust my foundation a little bit, and it adds a layer of coverage as well. For highlighter, I'm going to take Love Light by Too Faced highlighter with the same brush and just tap it over top. And then I'm also going to use this for my brow bone highlighter. At this point, I like to set my face so that I don't have mascara on and I set it and mascara and like crazy eyeliner on and then set it, and then it kind of transfers. So I'm just setting it with the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. From here, I'm going to do the underneath part of my eye. I'm just going to go in with this warmer brown shade from Makeup Geek called Tan Line on that pencil brush that we used earlier. And I'm also going to take Bake Sale and kind of blend that out too. I'm also taking brown down and connecting it into that liner. And just reinforcing the corners here. I'm going to take that golden eyeliner from Urban Decay, and that's going to go on the waterline. Now I'm going to take my Kat Von D tattoo liner and just create a wing. Next, I'm gonna fill in my brows with Anastasia Brow Wiz in Blonde. I'm gonna line my lips with Palladium Natural Lip Liner. And then we're gonna use lipstick Stark Naked and Vanished from Urban Decay and mix Buxom Melissa with Kylie Literally. I'm gonna apply two mascaras, Maybelline Colossal and the It Cosmetics Superhero, just because my Superhero is a little dried out and I just want to lengthen the lashes a little bit more. Okay, so off camera I just applied 217 lashes from Creme because that would have taken like 17 years on battery. Do some bottom mascara. And then I'm going to finish off the look by spraying the Beauty Elixir again, just getting this side of my cheeks. And that's the look.